Yes,
Yes.
I
Yes.
so.
Unequal treatments or perceptions of people based on their gender.
Women and men are not equal.
Gender affects individuals' life experience.
For me, I think the issue is women access to education. Until now, in certain countries, women is still not allowed to receive their education. For example, in India, every woman can only prepare marriage since being born, and their whole life is only for their husband and their children. Until now they have no chance to receive their education.
Income gap. Women are paid lesser than men because there are assumptions that women will leave the workforce to have children or that women with children should earn lesser than men. This is often called a motherhood penalty or the childbearing penalty. In some cases, women may earn lesser than men for doing jobs of equal value. This is caused by the different way of valuing women's skill compared to men.
Firstly, the cause of gender inequality is uneven access to education. Women have less access to education compared to men. In 58% of people who does not complete basic education, 2 over 3 of them are women. Women cannot get the same opportunities and chances as men because they are not educated the same as men. The picture shows as education level increase, less and less percentage of women involved in education. Less opportunity can be gained by women because they are limited by education level. And so, this will cause unequal distribution of opportunity, and lastly, it will cause gender inequality. Next is racism. Women would not getting chance to prove themselves because the charity put racist opinion of women can do things as well as men. Women get less pay and less offer, although the pay is same or better effort than men. Women's contributions are not cherished. People always give a racist opinion that women successful is because they play tricks on their boss or offer any sexual transaction to success. Not people think about women's success is because they have paid large effort on it. People think that the only thing of the woman's power is only on sex. Societal mindset. Society think that women should not work and should take care of the family. As women should not work, then they do not need to receive education. So, if women do not work, they can only depend on their husband.
Now let's talk about effects on gender inequality. First, in workplace, women will not be hired or getting a promotion because of their sex. Second, women will be given unequal wages. Women will also be fired because of marriage and childbirth, or will facing sexual harassment in the workplace. As we know, marriage and childbearing is a happy and blessed thing. It is an important event in the life course of most women. But in the labor market, marriage and childbearing have become an excuse for employers to discriminate against women based on sex. This phenomenon not only seriously encroaches on the freedom of women's marriage, maternity protection, but also violate women's equal to employment. For some, women are facing sexual harassment in the workplace or some other places. This situation will affect their mental health and increase the case of depressions and anxiety. Sexual harassment not only affects victims of harassment, but also extends to other members of the organization. This means that the existence of gender equality may weaken the energy, attention, and morale. The inequalities faced by women begin at birth and accompany them throughout their lives. In some countries, women do not have access to adequate health care and nutrition, leading to increased mortality. As a result, every minute has women die of pregnancy or childbirth from complications worldwide. Some of the parents choose treatment preference based on sex, and girls are less likely to receive treatment when needed. On the other hand, most parents believe that girls do not need a very high degree, and this will cause them to lose the opportunity to learn more knowledge. In these situations, society will also outflow of talent.
vital in success to solve the problem of gender inequality. Teachers in school have the responsibility to educate the students with giving more information. School can carry out Say No to Gender Inequality campaign in order to increase the awareness of the issue. Teachers are able to instill extra knowledge to students in order to prepare themselves to face this issue before entering the society. Apart from that, parents play a significant role in educating their children for shaping the way. For example, parents should spend some free time with their children by talking about gender inequality. Parents can also set the examples by equally dividing all the housework in their home. They could support their children to speak out by stepping out for gender equality. Parents need to remind their children they can be anything they want regardless of their gender. Nowadays, most of the gender inequality happen because the current laws are adequate but aren't enforced. Government can make a change to gender inequality. Government have to ensure that any gender have equally access the resources. Government act as the best practice of model in the community by using fair employment practices. Each and every one of us has the strength to speak out.
Even though the problem has improved as compared to the past, the problem still exists and many people are suffering from it. Achieving equality between men and women is everyone's responsibility. As a boss, we should open the admission standard and admit men and women fairly. Provide flexible working, review salaries and standardize pay. The comments related to gender discrimination should be avoided. And provide training on unconscious bias. From all the discussion above, the objective of gender equality we mentioned at the beginning of the video is women and men should get to enjoy the same opportunities and equal rights in all spheres of life.